Hello, my fellow Menace Society, it's your boy, Static Ghost, and today is part 2 of Hazbin Hotel redesigns. Before I get into the actual video part of this video, let me just do a quick disclaimer that I do not own any of these characters, and if I show any clips from the show, they're not mine. Also, please don't take any offense to this and hate on me. This is not a hate video, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, let's get started. Starting off strong with Husk. Okay, let's just start with who Husk is as a character. In all honesty, we don't actually know that much about him. So, let's see. He's, an alcoholic. He's a gambler. He died in the 1970s. And Alistair owns his soul and is, warning, by the way, because I'm about to spoil some. Anyway, he also used to be, like, an overlord. A gambler overlord or whatever. What? Okay, I'm sorry. His design doesn't give off any of these. Like, you cannot tell me, you look at his suspender-ass outfit and tell me that you think this guy's from the 1970s. He is an old man, okay? He's an old man, and I don't know why he's a twink either. It just doesn't make any sense. So, obviously, he's not a twink anymore. Let's go! So, I made him fat now because obviously, and I know a lot of people didn't like his wings because I don't know, maybe they didn't know why he had them, which is like fair enough because it doesn't seem like it fits his character. But I gave him wings anyway. They're just tiny little pathetic wings that don't work because I don't know, some symbolism about how his alcoholism and sin like held him back from being free or whatever. Yeah, I kind of thought about this before I made this video. Anyway, time to talk about his design. I gave him a 1970s outfit because he's from the 1970s and he's an old man, and I gave him what I thought he would wear, like in real life. Or not in real life, when he was alive. I also, because he's a gambler, I still incorporated some of the little hearts into his design, like from the cards, I guess, and one of the club-looking thing, I don't remember what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. It's on his right wing, right there, yeah. Also, it took me forever to make him look like a cat still. I don't know. Did I do a good job? Probably not. But, let's see. The color palette. I didn't really like his color palette, so I changed it. This is what it is now. I don't actually have a lot to talk about Husk, except that I like him as a character, and I hope we get some more of him in the future. That's it. That's the entire design. Alright, moving on. Angel Dust. Let's go. Angel Dust is a fan favorite. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows who Angel Dust is. So just in case, I'm just gonna keep talking about him anyway. He works in entertainment, and he is a dancer. I'm sorry, I have to censor all the stuff that he is right now because I don't feel like getting reported or anything. But I think you know what he is. He's he works in the entertainment industry, and he also, according to his wiki at least, he was in a mafia family, and he died in the 1930s. Again, with the design outfit, not reflecting the time that they died. What is happening? So, I still probably didn't do a very good job conveying when he died, but I wanted to at least try to incorporate it. Also, I gave this man more fluff up that chest, because back in the day, in the pilot episode, in case obviously everybody remembers, but he had the big fluff, and they gave him chest reduction surgery or something. He don't have them anymore, so obviously I fluffed it up because I had to do that. Also, he's based on a spider. He doesn't look like he's based on a spider, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure in most people's opinions. So, of course, naturally, I made him look more spidery. I gave him the thorax because I felt like that would be good in his work industry, sorry. Anyway, and for his dress, I figured that him wearing a suit would be fine, I guess. Maybe he wears a suit sometimes. I like to think that he's the kind of character that, like, changes outfits the most out of all the other characters, considering he actually does change quite a bit in the show. Definitely more outfits than all the other characters combined, I swear. So, anyway, I put on a dress, and trust me, chat, when I looked up, why the frick isn't the speed paint moving? Oh my gosh. Anyway, sorry, got mad. Anyway, I gave him a dress that was supposedly from the 1930s. I don't know. If it's wrong, blame Pinterest, because I looked it up on Pinterest. Also, I wanted to make him, I don't know, rounder or something. And I guess I tried to make his hair, or whatever the hell that is, rounder. I also gave him more eyes because of the spider thing. And the weird little freckles that are supposed to be eyes, they just look like stupid little freckles, bro. And they only ever open, like, once in the entire series. And it just doesn't work for me, personally. At least I don't think it does. Also, why did he have a bow tie? Yeah, I got rid of the bow tie because, like, okay, first of all, how the hell is that thing staying on? I kept the choker, though, because the choker is such, like, yeah, this is how it is. I also gave him mandibles, or whatever those things are. I think they're mandibles. They look kind of like horns on the side of his mouth, but they're mandibles, I swear. He uses them to eat, I guess. Oh my gosh, guys, when I tell you that the coloring was the most difficult thing I've ever done. As you guys probably know, I don't have a very bright color scheme when in my style. Like, I do not do the same thing Vivzy Pop does. Mine is very saturated, so trying to incorporate his colors without making him look kind of ugly, not gonna lie, no offense, but that was kind of hard. I also wanted to keep his heart design thing going on, so I added a little heart in the middle of his dress, which is a really cute dress, by the way. I would 100% wear that. Also, I wanted I don't know, I think it's pretty easy to tell where all the hearts are. Also, I got rid of the gold tooth because it was adding nothing to his design. And about the mafia aspect of his character, honestly, I didn't know how to incorporate with this, so let's just say that he has a gun in his fluff chest. In his chest, he just constantly has a revolver. It should be a running gag in the show that he just constantly takes out larger and larger weaponry out of his chest, out of literally nowhere, and not a single person ever talks about it except for Husk, who's always like, Angel, where the frick did you get the revolver? And he's like, and he never answers the question. I don't know, I just thought that would be funny, a really funny gag. I don't know. That's it. I thought it funny. Anyway, I also, I don't know, bent his legs backwards or something because, I thought it'd look cool, and I guess it's, like, kind of looks like his original design. Why the frick were his boots so tall, by the way? Like, these MFs were so tall, they were just straight up pants at this point. Didn't make any sense whatsoever. I kept his gloves, what else did I change? I didn't really change all that much. I changed his color palette completely. But, other than that, yep, this is it. Ta-da! My boy Serpentious is next! Yes! I had to redesign Serpentious because, honestly, his design did not do him justice, bro. Okay, I didn't do the most thorough research on him, probably. But I do know he came he died in 1888. And, I don't really love his outfit, to be honest. Again, with the pinstripes. Oh my gosh, too much stripes all the time. Anyway, I don't think I changed him all that much, except for the fact that, I made him look more snake-like. Like his face, I made it more snake-like. I also feel like in 1888, he would have been like some industrial engineer for like a war. There's probably war going on in 1888, right? I don't know. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if there was a war going on at this time. But because it was the 1800s, there probably was. I just feel like he would be wearing something like that, not a suit. Because once again, I'm sick of suits at this point. I love suits, but sometimes, where do you draw the line? I also got rid of his top hat because it wasn't really adding anything, and no offense, guys, but it was kind of ugly. I like to think that maybe he still has he just puts it on like rare special occasions, but most of the time he wears his cool goggles, which I added on his head, by the way. I thought it looked pretty cute. I wanted to give him that, like, Disney villain vibes about him. Like, he tries to be a villain, but he's more Dr. Doofenshmirtz kind of guy. Like, he's not the best at it, obviously, but it's the thought that counts. Oh, I didn't really think about what I would say here. I'm down in the corner right there. I tried to make his demon form, but he ends up just looking inky. Yeah, it didn't really change all that much. What did I change about his design? Well, not that much, actually, because despite the fact that I didn't like it per se, I didn't really know what else to change about it, other than the goggles, like I already said. Oh, the fan thing. You know, the thing that the cobras have? Yeah, apparently, I think he's a cobra. He's a king cobra, right? I don't know. I'm kind of just talking now because I didn't really think of this through all the way and I didn't write a script. Can you tell I didn't write a script? I feel like you can tell I didn't write a script. Anyway, back to his outfit. I would wear that outfit, by the way. I don't know why. I just would. Also, the amount of layers I wanted to put on for some reason, it was just took forever. And I don't know why he has so many eyes. It's probably a hint at the fact that, I don't know, the thing that cobras have, like, eye-looking things on their veils? King crown things? You know, the thing that kind of looks like hair. I'm sorry. Anyway, oh my gosh, I should have drawn an egg boy because they're so cute. Oh, dang it, I'm a monster. I'm so sorry, guys. It's okay. I promise I'll draw out egg boys and, I don't know, post them on my community post or something. Anyway, I gave him a few extra eyes because I just thought it would be cool, to be honest. I mean, I thought it would add something to his character design to make it more interesting or something. Also, yes, I did forget the eyes on the one drawing over there. I forgot them, and I wasn't until I was literally rendering that I realized, oh shoot, I forgot them. So it's just gonna be like that now. The colors were so hard. Once again, back at it again, not knowing how to incorporate pretty colors into the very bright color scheme of 50 Pop's characters. I did not know what to do for his eyes. I didn't want to make them red, because I feel like red just doesn't match his vibe, you know? Like, I think green and anything, like, industrial-ish matches his personality and everything more. So I wanted to make him, like, green. I made his eyes really, really green, but orange. I wanted to add orange somewhere, because green and orange are just perfect together all the time. So that's what I did in his pretty little goggles. Ta-da! Also, I love all the outfits that I drew for him, even though they're all pretty much varying of the exact same outfit, but slightly less on. Except for that one at the very bottom. That's just a whole new outfit. I also added gradient to the eyes, because y'all know I love myself some gradient. Not too much, though, and it has to make sense. And you can't really tell it's that gradient unless you, like, actually look at it, like, a lot. So I guess that's nice. What else to say? I don't really have anything else to say, except that I do eventually add this little weird, like, one stripe to his snake body, I guess. Oh, and I wanted to add a cute little pattern on his head, too, just more snake stuff. Anyways, that's it for the designs, guys. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. And thank you for bearing with me, because, oh my gosh, I talk a lot. Just thank you again. I don't know how so many, like, 60 people or whatever managed to watch my last video, because, oh my gosh, I don't know why, but my voice gets super distorted when I'm doing these voiceovers, and I sound ridiculously stupid. And sorry, by the way, if the audio is bad. Anyway, I think this is going to conclude my two-parter of the Hazbin Hotel redesign. I am not doing Nifty because I have 0 ideas for Nifty. However, my next video will be My Little Pony Equestria Girls redesigns. Oh! And rewrite, by the way. If you guys want me to do any more redesigns for any characters, preferably characters that I know, then please comment down below. I would love to hear your guys' ideas. Or please comment at all, actually. Please, guys. Please, I need your help over here. All my videos are flopping. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!